Hello friends, it's Annette from Stampin' with the Bees, and I put a notice up a little while ago that I was going to go live. I'm not quite ready, but I wanted to be on time, so I figured you guys wouldn't mind if I die cut a couple things for the class, right? So I did a retreat on the weekend with some of my buddies, and Karen from Rustic Whimsy, I think is what it's called. She ran the retreat, and she hang on, I don't have that on there right. She did a one sheet wonder, which is a Ruth Trice thing. Ruth is a demonstrator in the UK. Now, where's the other die that I need? Under everything. Anyway, she does all these one sheet wonders, and if you haven't heard of her, you should go check her out, because they're really cool. And so I thought I would do a one sheet wonder, but I wanted to have a few bits so that at the end I could actually make a card. So I thought you'd learn a couple tricks while you were here, because one of the things that Karen did, and I don't know where she picked it up, she likes to case things, but she's also super creative, and it could have came out of her brain, I don't know, but she die cut a lot of the things, and I'm using the Winter Meadow business. She die cut a bunch of the things out of the DSP, which I have never really, I've die cut specific things out of the DSP that has a die, but she cut foliage type things out of the DSP, but using the backside that's just got, sort of one of those background kind of patterny things that you might stamp on or whatever. But I thought it was cool that she cut out some of the foliage from them, because you get the for example, the two that I'm going to use here, you get the depth of all the different colors. Can't believe nobody's here yet. Very surprising. But I haven't been very consistent, so maybe you all are giving up on me. Anyhow, I'm just going to keep going, and I'm just going to cut out a couple things, and I guess that'll give people a chance to get here. Because right now it says nobody's watching, but I'm not even watching myself, which I should be, because then I can see if there's comments, because it's really hard to see on the computer. So since nobody's here, I will go in here and check out my Facebook page. Okay, go away. Oh, are you still trying to do that from last night? Okay, leave the page. Sorry. I was trying to put something on Facebook, and it didn't want to do it. Alright, so let's go check out Stampin' with the Bees. Yes, I guess I better show up on my own feed, right? Stampin' with the Bees. Let's see if she's actually live like we thought she was. Okay, I think Messenger always messes me up here, because it gets on here. Okay, this is where I want to be. What is this? This needs to go away. You need to go away. There we go. And if we scroll down, goodness. Why am I not on the page? See, because it thinks that I'm trying to find me. Sorry. Isn't technology fantastic? See, because it clicked on photos. I don't want to be on photos. And now it's put me back to my page. I want to go here. And I want to see the, okay, the post is there. There we are. There I are. And no comments. Oh, it says 2 people are here, so say hello so I know who's here. I am just prepping for what I'm going to make. I didn't get quite done cleaning the kitchen as fast as I thought, and I'm going to need a couple things. I'm going to do a one sheet wonder. I started off, I don't know if I repeat it, it'll be bad to say it again, but for anybody who's coming in late, if you're in the replay, you might want to flip ahead a little bit, but I'm going to play with a one sheet wonder that my friend Karen from Rustic Whimsy showed us yesterday, but it is a play on the techniques that you would learn if you watched any of Ruth Trice's videos. I don't know, she's got a business name, but I can't think of what it is, but if you type in Ruth Trice on YouTube, for example, there is a bunch of things, but I'm sure she's got a business page name, but I don't know it off the top of my head. Okay, this is a little far ahead. So this is the Winter Meadow bundle. And I've cut what I want out of that one. But I still want, and I want you guys out of here. I still want one more of you. I don't know how many I'm going to need, but I thought if I had some doodads cut out, there's a better chance that I can actually, finish the card, or at least one or two of the cards, once we do the one sheet wonder. So that is the stamped image, and then I'm going to cut out a few bits from the DSP a la Karen. I thought it was kind of genius. She cut her bits from the DSP, and I thought that, hey Rita, I thought that was pretty smart. It was like, oh, I've never thought to do that. So, all right, if I cut some of you off, maybe I can get this last one on, and then it's less turns on the crank, you know? Okay, sorry, bump the camera. Boop. Will you fit, if you go over here ever so slightly, no, you're not going to fit there. And if I put you here, you're going to get wrecked. Okay, let's do this turn first. Then we'll come back. You need to go back on the paper. So let's do this turn, and then we'll come back and do a couple. We'll do the other ones. I want to cut some of these things out on here. So there's the last of that one. Oh, that one cut out beautifully. So I'm actually doing the die cuts on the DSP, which Karen did, and I was like, oh, I would never have thought to do that. It's kind of genius, because you get the depth and the, okay, cool things there. I don't know if that didn't go through or what, but we'll pick at it in a minute. Put this one here, bring this one, and put this one on there. All right. Now, the only thing I didn't do, I wonder if the kid's going to text me when she leaves Simcoe. And I didn't put Do Not Disturb on here. We'll see if that causes trouble. Hopefully not. But I think it's a little after 8, I think, when she's done. We'll see, I guess. So there's that one. And hopefully that one cut out better. And I want to do a second of this. And that's the other thing when you're die cutting on DSP, is it's a little bit more flimsy, so you have to be gentle and pray that it's going to come out nicely. And it did. Now I want a bit of white here, because I've decided I wasn't going to cut this one, but I decided that I do want it. So I'm going to cut it out. All right, so we're going to do 2 more passes, and then we'll get busy with the one sheet wonder, and I'll show you how it's done. I've watched a bunch of Ruth Trice, and you guys are familiar with Leslie, who comes on here. She's a big fan, and she introduced me to the whole concept, and, well, I think maybe even Karen too, I'm not sure. Anyways, I have done a Ruth Trice before, but it always, I don't know. If you don't know what you're doing, it can look like mud. And I have made it look like mud, and I'm hoping, after watching Karen and everybody else be brave and do it. I didn't have the desk space because I still had several die cuts and cards that I was working on my desk here, so. I wasn't prepared to do it. Now let's get you. Oh, I was going to cut out some of you. Oh, well. Maybe I'll tuck them in afterwards if I feel like I need them. So this one is on basic white. And it's got cute berries and things on it. And this one is like a foliage dealie. And like I said, you got to be gentle when it's DSP. And so that's that one there. And then we've got one that didn't cut out super great. This one seems to have cut out much better. So that's that one. And this one here, yeah, it's just being fussy, that's all. There we go. I'm just holding down the piece, the outline cut out. And then there, we got it. Perfect. I didn't want to have to do it again. And then this one is, this paper is that white and silver. That's in with that gorgeous snowflake specialty DSP. If you didn't get that, you need it, because the snowflake portion is really, well, this is pretty too. The white with the silver is really pretty. And I just loved what Karen did with it. So I thought I would play a little bit tonight. So we got 4 people on here now. It's nice if you say hello when you get here, because then I know that I'm not alone. And if you talk a little bit even, it makes me feel like I'm not just, you know, in my craft room talking to myself, which is what I'm doing right now. Or at least it feels like it. And I didn't put my sign up, so hopefully Kevin, I told him I was going to do a live. So hopefully he remembers that and he doesn't come barging in here to ask me a question or whatever. All right, let's get these dies out of the way. So those are my die cuts. So I'm going to set them to one side here and hope that they will not be too I won't knock them all over the place. And then I'm going to get rid of some of the shrapnel that you get when you die cut. I'm going to pull out a piece of, oh, basic white. Let's see. Is this basic white? So what you do for this one sheet wonder is we want to divide our page into quadrants. And you can get out a ruler and you can draw pencil lines, but I think it's way easier to get your trimmer out and just go, so half of a page the long way is 4 1/4, and I'm just going to score it. And then I'll be able to see the lines. You guys might have a little bit of difficulty, but I'm the one stamping, and you'll start to see it once I stamp. And then this 5 1/2 this way is the half the page. So those are my, because like every page is 4, sorry, plunked the camera there. Every page is 4 card fronts. So I just evenly hacked it in 4 quadrants. And then the idea is you have to pick out colors. So, and here's the stamp. It's called Magic Meadow. I called it Winter Meadow. But there's the stamp. So I'm using this big leafy one here. I'm going to use the berries, and I'm going to use this one with all the, I'm skipping out on this one. Karen called that one a colon. But I'm going to skip out on that one. Oh, and there goes my stamp on the floor. And I'm going to use, so this is Pebbled Path for this leaf, and Lost Lagoon for this leaf, and then Berry Burst for this one. We were using Moody Mauve, but I don't know. I really thought the color was going to be prettier than it is, and I don't love it, and I just thought it would be a little bit muddy if I tried. And then at some point I'm going to bring another thing in, but for right now, that's what we're going to start with. So there's my page, and it's red rubber, so I don't need my foam underneath, and I'm going to be moving the paper quite a bit. Hey, Sandy, how are you? All right, so with the Berry Burst, I stamped these ones already. So I've already taken my block. I'll show you again. I've taken my block, and I've pushed the ink into the ink pad, because these are new colors, and these ink pads are still very juicy, and the color is super dark. And I didn't want it to be too overbearing. So I guess I could set it right on there. So I push it down in so that, and I might do that, actually, I'm going to do that with Pebbled Path too, because these are new, like I said, they're new ink pads, and they haven't got as much action. Actually, Lost Lagoon's got the most action, and so I probably won't have to do that with it, but because it probably even requires a re-ink. And I don't remember if I bought the inkers. I think I did. But this is the one that landed on the floor. I want to make sure it doesn't have any dust bits, because they end up on the ink pad and then they end up on the things you want to stamp. Okay, I'm just going to do a test. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so I'm going to, and the idea is you start with your biggest thing. So that's going to be this longer branch. And I'm actually going, well, let's do a test. Yeah, see, that's not bad. Okay, so let's go. And then we're going to go, I'm going to go right on the, so the line is here. And I'm going to go just above the line. And then I'm going to go there, like beside it. And then for right now, I'm trying to remember how Karen showed us how to do this. Now I'm beginning to draw a blank. Nice. And then we'll go here. And then there. And then we'll leave that on the ink pad for a minute. And we'll turn this back around and we'll come back with, I'm going to just do a quick little, because I don't want it to be super vibrant, you know. I'm going to go to the other side. Ah. Like so. And I'm just doing it really quick because I don't want to take a ton of color off. I just want a little bit off, because I don't want it to be super goopy, or not goopy, but super vibrant. Now, I'm beginning to think that she went double, but I may come back. Oh, you can sit. You can stay there. And then I'm going to add some berries in here. That's very vibrant. I should have looked at her picture. Is she watching it? I'm hoping she's home and she'll see it. You got COVID? Oh no, Sandy, that's not cool. All right, I'm going to do 2 ink offs, and I'm going to come in here with this one. And I know people are probably, they would say this is a little bit of a waste of an ink, but I don't want it to be super vibrant. But it kind of mimics the page that is in the Winter Meadow. I should show you. Like, because it has all the grasses. Oh, hang on, this one's in the way. See how it's got all the grasses sort of coming out? It kind of, that's kind of the look you're trying to get here a little bit, sort of. Not bad. Okay, I'm just going to give these a little clean. I find that the red rubber doesn't do well with the chamois. It really needs that Stampin' Scrub. Oh, maybe I was going to put a few more of those in, actually. Because it seems like there's not a lot of berries. I'll get them the other way. So let's close these up because we know Annette's going to wear them, right? I already see a lot of extra berry burst on that one. Pebbled Path does not live there, but it's going there for a minute. This is in the wrong spot. Okay, and so the other thing you need to do this is you need a stamp that's like dotty. And I thought I had my, because my favorite one is on the Meadow business, which I thought was up here. Yeah, right here. Nope. Butterflies. All right, where are you? Nope. Okay, well, there's a good one in Color and Contour, so we'll use that one, I guess. I don't know where my Meadow one went. Rude. Okay, so this one has a really cool dotty. Oh, goodness, and it's photopolymer, which will have to be fine. So we'll put that on a block that we might have to steal from here that's already got something on it. So, we'll get some foam out. And I think what I'm going to do, I kind of feel like I want to add some blue, but I'm worried that it's going to wreck it. So let's go with Peacock, because Peacock is in the same family. Yeah, I guess so. Goodness. Thanks, Sandy. All right. Now, I'm worried this is going to be super bright, but maybe it will be okay if we do a little bit. Oh. I'm going to do full strength sort of towards the middle here, and then I'm going to go a little bit less towards the outside here. Sort of thing. Yeah. And I put my thumb right in the peacock. Wouldn't you know? Okay. So that's that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the trimmer, and I am going to cut those. I'm going to cut it 4 1/8. And I know it's going to trim a little bit off, but I don't want that divot in on my card. So there's 4 1/8. And this one is 4 1/8. Ugh, and so there. So that, see that crease right there? It won't be on the card, because if we see that, it will make me most unhappy. All right, and then we'll go 5 3/8, and that's generally a, oh, goodness, I just tore the trimmer apart here. Get in there. Okay, 5 3/8 is generally what I use for my card front. 5 3/8 and 5 3/8. But I'm thinking I'm going to make these just a little bit smaller, or maybe we'll just do one a little bit smaller. Then we'll see how far we get. So 5 3/8 and 5 3/8. Okay. So those are our card fronts. And you'll see, like, when you look at them now, like, it did look a little bit of a hot mess, I thought, because it's a little messy. But when you look at them now, they look like that's a pretty cool card front, right? And this one is a pretty cool card front. And this one. And this one. And if you're not completely happy when you get to this point, you could add more greenery. Like, maybe I should have went, let's do that, actually. We'll take this one. And maybe I should have went up a little further, you know? I put everything away, dummy. What a dummy. All right, so I'm going to get this one. And at least the stamps are all on the block still. So I'm going to take this one. and stamp off. And then I'm going to go like much higher and bring this one in here like this, because I think that will be good. And then I'll just leave them open. I'll bring my Lost Lagoon back. Oh, goodness, throwing it at myself. Good thing it's closed. Leslie would have a heart attack. Go here and do a clickety, and I'm going to go here and here. And I think here. Okay. And then, those are not completely clean, but they're good enough for a minute. And then we're going to bring the berries. We're going to bring a berry up here. And we'll bring a berry here. Yeah. So you can see how I just made that more full. But basically, right? And so you could continue to go somewhat simple. Where's the stamp set? No. I showed you guys the stamp set, didn't I? Yes. So they have this one sentiment. May this season of sparkle bring joy and delight. And I like that it's long and skinny. We need a block. Okay. We need a block for that. And possibly a scrap of white. This is really a scrap, torn and everything. But that'll be perfect. And I'm thinking I'm going to go Peacock, which is here. And maybe what we should have done while we were here is add some more dotty bits. Yep. Okay. Okay, and so we'll go here and we'll get this, just because I like my sentiments to be darker, right? I'm going to turn it upside down and go in this corner, sort of. Yep. Okay. And then I'm going to come in here with my trimmer. And I'm going to make this one straight across the bottom, and then come here, and can I put it on that line, and is it enough? It is enough. Let's actually go a little bit short of the line, shy of the line. No, I can still go a little shyer of the line. Straight. Yes. There. You can go in the garbage bucket here. I'm not going to do another sentiment. You're too skinny. You definitely aren't going to do much. All right. So, I'm thinking I will go on an angle and on an angle. Just make sure that's mostly the same kind of angle. Yep. And then I'm going to get a new paper. Oh, I better close these because, see, there's berry burst right on the edge of that. And I'm totally going to put my thumb in it. All right. I'll get these out of the way because you know I'll wear it, right? I'll just pull out what I need if I'm for my next card or my next sentiment. Just to get it out of there. Anyways, there's paper in the catalog that I haven't shown you. It's called Soft Shimmer Specialty, and I saw Emma using it, and it's kind of gorgeous. So I got a pack, and it's got berry burst shimmer paper in it. I should show you what's in it. So we've got berry burst. Isn't that pretty? And then I believe this is Lost Lagoon, and then Pretty Peacock. I want to use a piece of berry burst. And you get 2 of every one in the, oh goodness, look at that. Bubble bath. What else is in here? Because there isn't 2 of every color. Oh, there isn't. Look at that. Oh, I want to say that's Misty Moonlight. It could be Night of Navy. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, 1 of each color. So Berry Burst, Bubble Bath. Let me lay it out here this way. Berry Burst, Bubble Bath. I want to say that's Night of Navy. That's might be Navy. It's either Navy or Misty. It's a really pretty blue, and this is definitely Peacock. So, like I said, we're going to use Berry Burst. There's 1 of each one, and it's like a sparkly paper, so you use it in moderation, right? So what I want is a skinny little sliver. Actually, we'll go like this because there's more room on this side of the desk. A skinny little sliver, which would be 1/4 of an inch. Goodness, I didn't realize there was all those colors in there. And then where's my sentiment? The sentiment is yay long, and I want this to stick out. So let's go with 3 inches ish. And I could have just cut that with the scissors, but the trimmer's on my desk, right? So there we go. And see, we could use the other colors for other cards too, right? But basically what I want to do is put it here. And I'm going to put it with a piece of, I'm just going to stick it on there with a piece of tear and tape. Does that look even? I may have to angle it too so it looks similar. Pretty, pretty. Or don't, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm not gonna. Anyways, that's gonna end up on dimensionals, which I set up here before I started. And we need some kind of bow. Let's see. We have, I think this is supposed to be Berry Burst. But is it? Is it berry? Is that right? No, it's supposed to be Sweet Sorbet, but it kind of matches the, let's see. No, 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 no. Yes. Silver from the Simply Elegant Trim Silver, and this is the full roll. There's probably a part 1 here somewhere, but it's not like we're gonna not use this, right? Now, where's the end? Oh. Really? This is the toughest part of the job right here. Oh, there it is right there, right? Oh, maybe not. Hang on. Oh, I've never had so much trouble with this before. Where are you? That's not the end. I might have wrecked that bit, though. There it is right there. Stinker. Little stinker. All right. Should we do a double bow? Or actually, let's do like a twizzle. Okay, hang on. We'll take this tear and tape off to help us with the twizzle. I don't think I want the end to show, but I'm gonna, stick that there. And then I'm just gonna come around like so. Goodness, all thumbs here. And come around one more time. And we'll just give you a cut. Stick you there. And now you're going to hang over the edge, and that's not going to make Annette happy. So we'll cut you off, and we'll get rid of this and this. So this would be kind of like the simple version of this. I like it down here on the bottom. I don't want to cover my berries too much. So this would be like the simplest version of what to do with this. Now we should put it on. Should we put it on a piece of Berry Burst? Let's see. What's up here for Berry Burst? Surely we have some. Are you mauve? Or no, you're Berry Burst. Oh, and look at that. We even have a card base ready. Oh, that card base has got a double a double, what's that called? A double score. So we'll go like this. And because the double score is on this side, this can be the card front, and then we'll hide it under the card, under the front, under the card front. So there's that one. Oh, goodness. And the computer went to sleep. So if you guys are commenting, oh, you dumb thing. It thinks I wasn't using it. So there. Sandy is still talking to me about, and she, yeah, so nobody else has made any comments. Okay. Haven't missed anything. You guys are so quiet. Cut it out. Talk to me. All right. So that's card number 1. We'll set it up there. We'll get rid of the, oh, the elegant trim. We're probably going to use it again, so we'll leave it here on the desk. Which one do we want to use next? And do we want to add anything to anybody else? I feel like we might just want to come back here. And go there. And maybe even there. Yes. And then, is that where you went? That's where you go. We'll get the Lost Lagoon. And this one. And we'll go a little bit here and here. There we go. See, so it's fixable. Let's do our sentiment in this color since it's open. And I'm just going to stick with the same sentiment because I like the idea of it being long and skinny. Although, it might be nice to do a round one, maybe. Oh, maybe I should have put more berries in there. It's okay. We'll use the other berries. All right. Sentiment went where? Oh, here. Make sure it's clean. Then we'll come in here and we'll do this one. And maybe we'll do 2 just because we're here. I came in late. What is the stamp set? The stamp set is, I'm going to say it wrong, so I'll show it. Magical Meadow. So it's really pretty. It's got lots of greenery type things, and then a few sentiments. And this one is sticking around. They gave us the carryover list for next year, and this is sticking around, which is really cool. And you know what the best part is? Hang on, I gotta find it. So this ribbon right here. This ribbon right here has been so hard to get. It's been on back order, and then people bought it like crazy when it came back, and then it's currently on, not back order, but unorderable it's called. And it's staying. We get to play with it. I don't think that means it ends up in the annual, but I think next Christmas it'll come out again. But when it comes back, I'm gonna stock up because I love it. Maybe it's in the annual. I don't know. I don't think they told us that part. But it's one of those things that's going to stick around. So if you're a demonstrator, there's a carryover list and a last chance list that was sent out today, or that was posted today in the updates, which really bothers me because our updates are supposed to be Tuesday, and when they do it, you know, on an off day, it's like, what the heck? So, but tomorrow is a big day in the world of being a demonstrator because we get to see, for anybody who didn't go to Onstage and hasn't seen it yet, we get to see the next mini, which is the January to April or May, I can't remember, and it's also the celebration time, which I can't wait for celebration. I'm hoping for good things, and I maybe seen a couple sneak peeks, and I love that there is ribbon and bling, and it's not all stamp sets and paper. Which is bad though too, because it only means that it's going to make me want to spend more so that I can get those things, because the only way to get them is with a $60 or $120 purchase. And one of the things is a really cool stamp set that I have to have. Okay, now I think that definitely needs some sparkly paper behind it, and I think we should go with the what did I call this? Lost Lagoon. I'm gonna go a little wider this time. Like, is 1 inch gonna do it for me? Yes. Okay, 1 inch is gonna do it. It's gonna make me happy. 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. Oh, sorry. Clunked the camera. All right, seriously. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there, I think. I wonder if I should cut around it too, but that seems like a lot of work. Maybe what I should have done is cut it in half and just have it be a little thicker. So let's go with 3/4. Yep. And what I'm going to do is stick this down flat. And I'm going to take my silver trim. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm all thumbs today. We'll fix this ribbon. And this stuff is, well, it's not tough to tie. It's just, I don't know, it's wiggly because it's so curly already, right? There we go. And it got twisted twice, which I don't love. So there, the twist is there. Still, you can sort of see it. And then this can go here with some minis. But the minis are here, yes. So I want to try and go high and low so that I can sort of straddle that, because it's a little thicker. Okay, and then what I was thinking was we could maybe tuck some berries in, and maybe other things that I've got cut out on the side here. And maybe I want some of the things to be a little smaller than they are. Like this one, I can trim here, and I'm going to take this end off, and if I tuck it in here, maybe that was too much. That was too much trimming right here. If I cut it here, I've got two nice bits. But does it need some shading? Maybe. And then this one just doesn't have to be so long. And here's another berry. I'm going to cut that end off, though. I might need it. It's maybe too big. Let's just go in here and give it a wee trim, a wee haircut. Maybe we'll put a dimensional on the berry bits so that they stay a little bit lifted, and we'll give them a little bit of a scrunch, and we'll give that leaf a little bit of a twist, a twin, a pull. I don't know if I want to stick it down yet though, because I'm thinking like that fit in there nicely, but I'm wondering if this should have been behind it a little bit. So we'll lift this up and tuck this in here. And then we'll get out the Lagoon. Although, maybe we should go a little bit darker. Actually, I do have this part that I cut out. Not cut it, die cut. Die cut. So I'm just curling them with my end of my nail here. And we're going to put a little glue here. And I probably should have placed it and then thought about it, but I'm just going for it here. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to chuck it right here. Nice. You're not going to be any use for me. I might keep you for the next one, but I think I need a berry to scrunch, and then I'm going to flip that leaf up, and I'm wondering about tucking it under here. But it's too much. It's too much berry. Too much, too much, too much. Yep, I can do that. I can handle that. Yep, under. What's there? There's one dimensional right there. There we go. I took the lids off those, right? Yep. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll come in here and just trim this like it was supposed to be, like that. And then curl those up a little bit. Put a little bit of glue here. That's a lot of glue in it. So I'm going to lift that. And we'll put that right there. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that looks good, if I do say so myself. And then we're going to put that one, I think I'm going to put that one on Lost Lagoon. Where's Lost Lagoon? That's Peacock. Nope. Did we take it with us on the weekend? Yes, we did. So we need a card base. So I'm going to go 4 1/4 and score, and then turn and cut at 5 1/2. And then I have 2 card bases. And one of which is going to get set to the side. And then this one, yeah, this one's going to go on here. And I still have to do innies, but we'll get to that. I'll get to that at some point. Because I can use all these stamps that are still mounted. And I should have done it while I had all the colors out. Oh, and see, Kathleen's not here to yell at me. Not really yell. She doesn't yell at me, but to tell me that I haven't been putting bling on my cards. Let's see. I don't think you're appropriate for these cards. I think plain old rhinestones would be spectacular. So let's just... The take your pick tool is here somewhere, but I'm going to use the old favorite here. Oh. And see, when you make a fancy card like this, I think lots of bling is appropriate. 3, 4, oh, and I don't know that I am crazy about this. Oh, you're good. 1, 2, but this is like a row. I don't like this row. So I'm going to take you. Oh, you wrecked the paper. All right, you're all staying there then. I'm just wondering if I should have moved them over here. Can I take you? How wrecked is the paper? Nobody will notice that. Put it right there. There. Are you going to stay there? Good boy. All right. So I'm going to fold my card this way so that I can run the bone folder on there and not disrupt all my foliage. And my ribbon. Uh-oh, what was on the desk there? Oh, just a piece of glue or something. And the other thing that you can do, which I think would add a lot to these cards, is get out your Wink of Stella and maybe a scrap piece of paper to protect everything behind it. Let me just pull this piece of older grid sheet, and I'm just going to put it back here. And I'm going to squeeze the thing to fill the barrel. Maybe this is not a new Wink of Stella. It feels a little empty-ish. Oh no, here it comes. Oh, see it dribble right beside where I wanted it? And not to wreck my card. That was really nice of it. But see how sparkly it is? So you just go like this, and you go like that. And you probably won't be able to see it, but I can see it. And the other thing I think I want to do is, I'm going to get out my Peacock blend. The, what's that end called? The wider tip. Now, I've never done this before, so let's test it over here. People always do it, but see, I don't know if you're supposed to flick these. Oh, yeah, you can flick them. All right, so let's flick them. Oh. Maybe I flicked a little aggressively, but that just adds to the card. And it, if I hold it up here, you can hopefully see. Now, Rachel did text me, so can you guys see the shimmer? Maybe not, but you try it. You try it at home, and let me tell you, it adds some prettiness to your card. I just didn't want to get it on the laptop, but now I'm thinking I should have done this card. You know, like it says, something of the sparkle of the season, so. Here, while it's still wet, you can see it on the sentiment there. Do you see that? Whoops. And then maybe we'll get out. I don't have a berry burst. Oh, do I? What's this one? This is Rich Razzleberry. And I think that it will be close enough in color. But it just adds a little bit more to the... So there. That's that one. Cool. Okay, we won't set them on top of each other because they might need a minute to dry. Let's use a little bit more of these bits. Okay, so what I think is I want to take the Lost Lagoon, and I don't know if this is a breaking a rule, but I want to take this other branch that I did in Pebbled Path before, and bring it up here. And then maybe do one sort of there as sort of a background. That was like so faint. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, then we'll wash it up. And I feel like I want to get the pebbled path out and just touch it up a little bit. And go here and here. There we go. Close this up. No, let's do our sentiment. Oh, but we have another sentiment ready to go here. But I'm thinking that maybe on this one, we'll do some pebbled path. I said I was going to do one as a circle, but I haven't got there, have I? But I kind of boofed this one up, maybe. It's got a lot of pebbled path on it now. Maybe you guys don't think so, but... Oh, see, my computer went to sleep again. If there are comments... Got distracted, but you love the card. That's nice. Oh, Laurel. Hi. Okay. I'm going to put a couple more in here. That's a different branch. Hopefully that still looks okay. Maybe we should get a circle and cover that up a little bit. Let's see. Where did I put my circles on the weekend? Right here. Because that's the beauty of this, is if it's not perfect, and you guys might think it's okay, but I'm like, it's beginning to look a little muddy. I went a little too far, but I could, that's maybe a little big. But I can do this, and what we'll do is we will come in with this one. Oh, but wait, let's put a sentiment on there first. We'll do it in Pebbled Path, and we'll use a different sentiment that will fit that a little better. It was on one of the blocks. Oh, it's on this block. Let's peel it off there and put it on a different block so we can see what where we're stamping. And we'll see if we can get it to fit. Yeah, this will fit. Perfect. Perfect. Love it. Okay, and so this one, we will come in. Do we want to do that? Maybe we don't want to do that. Let's not do that. Let's not muddy that. Well, okay, hang on. I'll show you another trick. But we won't muddy it with that. But what we'll do is we will bring a little bit of this Lost Lagoon, and we'll just blush the side of the bottom corner, and that's it. Just a little bit, just to add a little bit of color. We'll get out of there. And then what I'm thinking is we'll go a little nuts with the blitz, but see, like, we can cover some of it up like so, keeping in mind our circle's gonna go here ish. I feel like I need a matching one on the bottom, but I feel that this is way too long, so let's go here. And maybe we will tuck this one underneath Bring this one in with the silver. And throw in a berry. And then this one, we'll trim this up so it looks like I didn't hack it all to bits. Right? You'll never know that that was more of something else. And we'll tuck it here. And we might also put one of these up here, sort of. Yeah, I think that looks good, right? And we might need a little bit of more berries. Ish, kind of thing. We could tuck these in too. Sort of, in that ballpark. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a little bit of tear and tape in a couple spots this way. Come on. Okay, and so this one. Don't get stuck where I don't want you. Okay. Now we got to make sure we stay on the card, and you can't really see as much because of all the stamping off I did. But we'll put you there, and maybe to be safe, we will put a couple dots here. Now this, for anybody who came in late, this is DSP, and I just love the look. My friend Karen, she did this with hers, and I love the look of doing the die cut with the DSP. It looks so cool. Oh, didn't stick. Where's my tear and tape? It's fine. We'll just put another piece on there. You're not going anywhere. And then I may wait to put those on after we've put this on. We need the big dimensionals, which are buried. Let's put them on there. I always like to put one in the middle because I don't want a saggy middle. You know what I mean? But they're sort of, and so we'll leave that there for a minute. And we'll come back here. We'll put a piece here. And this one's pretty much going to take this one, I think. And maybe we should have just given it a little bit of shape here. Sorry, getting in the zone and just sticking and not talking. Okay, so I'm gonna just tuck you right there, and then we're gonna put this in, and then hopefully there's enough room around all the dimensionals to tuck what I want in. But do I want a ribbon tucked in there also? Oh, shoot. Look at, oh, well, the other pieces will cover that up. Okay, we'll put you there. Even Steven. And then let's flip you guys up. Scrunch the berries a little bit and maybe pop a couple dimensionals on the top berries that are gonna need it. And a little bit of liquid glue here. And then tuck you in here. And were you getting this guy? Yes, because we put the other one at the bottom. And we'll catch that tape there. And then this guy can go on top. And then this guy, again with the dimensionals, just so that the berries stay somewhat lifted. This might not be one of those cards that you let's just tuck him a little bit under there. There we go. And where were we putting you? Let's trim that. And then we'll take you, maybe we'll tuck you back here. Lifty, lifty. You're stuck down, right? Why aren't you stuck down? Let's put a little bit of glue back there. Stick you down. There we go. Nice. I like it. I'm thinking you're going to go on the other Lost Lagoon. How are we doing time-wise? Now the hubs, hopefully that's not interrupting you, but the hubby's now sending me, what do you call it? Christmas ideas. Hopefully you guys didn't get paused or knocked out because of that. Okay. And then, yeah, we might as well stick with this trim. Come on. Maybe we'll do a double bow. So, go around and around. So now I'm around my fingers twice. Then you go through the loop and around this way, and then you go down and up. And then you pull. And make it tight. Pull out the fingers. And you got this cool, I think they call it the Tammy bow, honestly. But where to put it? I think I want to tuck it underneath here, but we need some glue dots, which are here. I could put it at the top too, but I'm a more of a bottom kind of girl. That doesn't sound good, does it? The only problem with that is now it's going to get completely squished in an envelope. So hopefully it still looks okay when the receiver gets it. But that is kind of, yeah, see, in there we need to come back here. Should we use Lost Lagoon this time? Maybe Peacock is a little bit much. Do I want it on the circle? If it ends up on the circle, I think I'm okay with it. See, it got a little bit and I like it. And then the Vink of Stella. Might as well just keep doing that, right? There we go. Oh, it's all over the back of my card. Okay, I'm not going to crease it now because if I do that, all those dots will get. But there, can you sort of... Whoop. See? Well, you can see a lot of it on the sentiment, but... So that's 3 cards. Do we keep going? I'm out of bits. But what I was thinking is, wouldn't it be cool to do a sideways card? Let's grab a piece of what for my background? I'm beginning to think I'm out of Lost Lagoon, if you can believe that. I thought I had a package of it. Oh, I know where it's in that box. That is. Hang on. Okay. Lost Lagoon is maybe on the reorder list, which is handy because in case you don't know, okay, let's score it 5.5 because I'm thinking I want to do a sideways one. 5.5 by 4.25. This is my favorite style of card. I love a sideways card. We'll just leave that in the trimmer. And so that's going to go on there. And right off the bat, oh, I don't have anything that's pebbled path. So let's go with gray, dark gray granite. Because I think it will be close enough. And I won't do my Wink Estella till the end because goodness, it's all over my scissors. That's why you clear the decks before you do that, people. Okay, so, and we'll use this sparkle and whatever. So let's fussy cut it because I think that's a cool look. And the computer went to sleep, so you'll keep watching. Did something happen, Sandy? Oh, sorry, Laurel. I don't know why you get that down. Maybe it's what's going on up there. Thank you. And hopefully now I have family members texting me. Is it affecting you guys at all? Like, Sandy, is it jumping whenever like every once in a while because somebody texts me, or because the kid texted me that she was coming home from dance, which I predicted at the beginning if anybody was here that would happen, because I have always done my videos on with my old phone. Like, it doesn't have a SIM card or whatever, but you can still hook up to Wi-Fi. So I thought, perfect, I'll use that as my camera, and then I'll have my phone. But it's decided that it doesn't want to do that anymore. Rude, right? But it's probably like an update thing, and it probably won't do updates because of how old it is. And so now I'm using my current phone, which is no big deal except when I go home or go to bed or go upstairs and then take my phone with me and realize that I didn't put my case back on. So then I have to drag my butt back down here in the morning to get it. I don't know why I can't seem to remember to put it on, but oh, Rachel Ball's home. She's going to come in here. Maybe she'll just talk to her dad, but maybe she'll come in here. I don't know. She had a rough night. I got a couple texts, so. And, yeah, so hopefully these guys texted me because I didn't put Do Not Disturb on because I haven't used this phone a lot for this purpose. It won't be a big deal. Now, do we feel like we need a little bit of something underneath that? Yes. Do I have any more Berry Burst out? Where did that go? I should still have a piece of that laying on the desk, shouldn't I? Huh. Because what's that color is there. We couldn't have used all that, could we have? Oh, there's my Pebbled path. Let's go 1/2 inch. Oh, she had hip hop tonight. She's probably telling them about hip hop. she thinks she can't do it, and she thinks that she looks like such a spaz, and she laughs at herself, which is good, I guess, that she can laugh at herself. But she thinks she's such a spaz and that it's funny and whatever. So I think it's cool that she's not super self-conscious about it, you know? And if it makes her laugh like that and she's happy, then life is good, I think. All right. I'm just using a piece of tear and tape to stick that on. And then I'm going to put dimensionals on there, which are here. And I'm trying not to touch that card because of the Wink Estella, but I can't seem to keep my hands off of it. Part of me wonders, oh, one more right here, if I should have removed the tear and tape, because sometimes I think that it's going to pop up. I don't know why, because it's like, I'm going to lift it. I'm going to lift it because I'm going to use it to do my bow. So, here's a little thing I learned from Creative Chelsea, if you want to believe it. It's called a faux bow, and I think I've shown you this before, but I'm going to just show you here real quick. Actually, though, you know what? I was thinking I should put a poofy bow on this one, but I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to stick it on the tape, and then I'm going to make my loop. And this is for anybody who's like, oh, I can't do bows. You can do bows, because look at how easy this is. You're going to go here and here and make your loops roughly the same size. See, it's a little smaller, and like tear and tape is forgiving. You can pick it back up and go again, and then go back here. And I didn't leave that on purpose, but it works out to my advantage. And then come around this way and tuck it there, and then cut your tail. And maybe we should put a dimensional on top of that, which I've used all the ones on here. So let's cut one off. It's okay. It's off the page again, but I love it that way. I love it on that bottom corner. I don't know what it is, but I do. All right, sorry, big sniffle. Time of the year, right? Sniffly noses. So hopefully your symptoms are not too aggressive, Sandy, and you're maybe just not feeling well, but not, totally down and out. Or you just have to stay away from everybody. Is that you can't go to work and whatever? All right, now we're going to do, are you not sticking, did I not? What didn't I do there? I didn't stick you down. What did we use there? I'm going to use a piece of tear and tape because I don't know. Oh, goodness. I think the kid fell going up the stairs. Okay, move the scissors. We don't need them to be sparkly, do we? Although it would be pretty, I guess. But anyways, let's squeeze some of this out. Okay, but I got a little dribblies over here, which I did on purpose because I thought if it was going to drip, I didn't want it to drip on the card because those are big splotches. I don't know if this one's dry, so we'll set it to the side here. This one's definitely not dry. Let's see how many of these we can get on the screen. Going sideways might have helped me with and we got to get out some more bling. Oh, good. This is a new pack of rhinestones, so we can put some big ones on there because I was thinking on that one card that I could have used the big ones. A couple big ones. So we'll go there. And there. And there. And then the medium size one. I like to tuck them. I think it's cool. Emma does that, and it's grown on me, you know? Tool. Where did he go? This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we need 1, 2, 3. Oh, stuck to my thumb. 3. Uh-oh. That one came off the adhesive. This is why you use the tool in it. Because then it'll stay on the glue. Oh! Brat. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4. And 5. All right. That turned out pretty spectacular. I think Miss Karen is going to be so excited with my better than the first time, but still pretty sick. Oh, that's not good, Sandy. Family is conveniently out of town, so that's all right. Oh, nice. Well, thank you. Nice collection of cards. It did turn out pretty good, didn't it? I'm pretty happy how they turned out. I can't wait to show Karen. She's going to be so proud of me. All right, so that's it. So this was Magical Meadow with the dies. One Sheet Wonder a la Ruth Trice. Look her up. She's in the UK. She makes, there's that piece of... and she makes gorgeous cards, and yeah, she does this whole One Sheet Wonder thing that's kind of cool. I found her ages ago, but I think I didn't know her name at the time, and then Leslie introduced me, like, oh yeah. But anyways, as always, everything that you see me use, I sell on my online store, which is www.annetteBall.stampinup.net, and I would happy to help you with anything that you might need. And if you're not on my email list, send me a message and I'll put you there, and I'll send you some information on my classes. I do them mostly I do them all. They're pretty much everything I do is in person, but I am going to start up the mystery stamping, which will be Wednesday nights. I just haven't picked the first date. I've got my January, February dates picked out, but I haven't picked anything out for November, December, so I have to do that yet. Those are busy months leading into Christmas, but I do have a couple Wednesdays planned for before Christmas. Anyways, I'll post those, and then you guys will see. Hopefully Laurel's still listening, because she likes to do mystery stamping. And that's it for me. So thanks for watching, and I'll do some innies and post these. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.